Hey everyone, Miacidae here, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. So today the plan is to go into the Warpstone Mines, where we're going to be fighting the Stormfiend and possibly the Crystal Harbinger, which I'm actually hoping for some of the districts, because it usually drops some memory, and the Comet Shards, which we really need. But the main reason to go into here is the Panacea additive, which adds a lot of versatility to the Prefect, and if I can combine this with a trinket we can get from the Sunward Isles, which I need to work on a little bit, it turns the Prefect into a really good healer. Like a borderline broken healer. So, kind of excited to get this. And, well, it's another boss down in the Warpstone Mines, and I believe it starts unlocking some of the more fun fights. So with that being said, let's go over the party. Let's have some fun, because, especially with Robin the Bowman, I'm expecting some very fun shenanigans. So, Thane v Scourge. I was a little leery about putting him in, but I really wanted to test a few things out here, and he can reach row 3, which we kinda need in a few situations here. So we have Infectious Offering. This can either hit a stalactite or the actual boss, and he can transfer the blight from himself that, the boss will be putting on him back to the boss, which is important. It also lowers the boss's blight resistance in case I wanted to go like blighting arrows with Robin for whatever reason, or if I wanted to go beast form on the Lamia. Otherwise we have Noxious Rays for when the boss is in front form, which we actually will be using, and Exerate to do plus 350% damage versus blighted, which once again will be important. Then when he's in Eldritch form, Abyssal Havoc does extra damage, transferring the blight to the target once again, which will be the main thing we're really doing. Or Deathlock to transfer blight from all enemies to himself so I can transfer it to the boss. For his trinkets we have Plague Loop, so plus 33% duration applied while he's in Affliction mode, so Noxious Rays does even more duration. Plus crit while he's bladed, so he has more crit while he's bladed, and he can blade himself. Minus blight resistance, so he's more likely to get bladed for his other effects to go off, plus more max HP, and minus dodge, so he's more likely to get hit. Then we have the Pendant of the Affliction, so these sets don't stack, but the trinkets themselves do work together. Noxious Rays will do more damage, Noxious Rays will be more likely to hit, and just overall we have a better blight skill chance, which means Noxious Rays will have a 150% blight skill chance. I don't think that affects the transfer of the blight because I'm pretty sure that's just a guarantee. And then when I use Unfathomable Torment, that's up to a 170 blight skill chance, so that's kind of nice. We then have Yugi the Oni. Mountain Breaker is going to do huge damage because he's a size 2, or if I want to hit the stalactite. It's also armor piercing, and the bonuses apply to a riposte, which we'll permanently be getting because of the Invoki Inro. Inexorable Advance to put a mark on her, and then while she has a mark on her, Obliterate does more damage and accuracy, also applying to the riposte. We have the Ibaraki Inro. This gives her extra crit on the riposte, and every time she attacks, and every skill she has is a attack, so as long as she's attacking and doesn't get stunned, she'll have a permanent riposte for 2 rounds. Then Hero's Hairpin, plus armor piercing for all her normal attacks. Mountain Breaker already has that, but it's nice to have it on everything else. Plus damage on her melee skills, which is everything but Shattering Roar, plus stun skill chance for Inexorable Advance, so that's a 165 chance, and minus 9 crit on Shattering Roar, which isn't the biggest deal to me. Uriel, the Lamia. She's our healer. It's really nice on Cleansing Tide because the boss can blight us, but there are enemies in there that can also bleed us, so that's a very versatile heal. I believe the boss can also horror us, so having a stress heal that not only clears horror but also stress heals, but does it to 2 heroes at once because it also affects her. We have Allure that ups crits received and minuses its dodge, and then we can always go into Slither Gaming, doing damage versus stunned and bladed, upping her dodge. We can try to stun him with Petrifying Gaze, and if he's in the front row we can hiss, lowering his protection and blading him. For her trinkets we have the Caregiver's Ring and Ancestor Scroll, both up healing done and stress healing done. Then finally Robin. This is going to be the fun one. So, of course I have the change arsenal on just in case I want to change it during the arrow types during the actual dungeon, or during the boss. So we might be doing bleeding, we might be doing blighting, we might be doing armor piercing arrows. Piercing Shot to do AoE, Limb Snipe to lower crit minus accuracy, and the Kill to do lots of damage. We have the big game trophy on him, so this is a flat 10% damage. This is plus 15% damage versus size 2 or above. That stacks with the 10% damage, plus 100% stress healing from kills, and minus 2 speed. Then we have Excalibur, Fun Trinket. So he takes 65% more stress. He has minus 100% accuracy if he does not have Worthy, but we have the Worthy quirk. Usually that's just a plus 10% virtue chance unless you have a trinket like this. But this trinket requires you to have the Worthy quirk. Then you get plus 20% damage if your stress is below 75, plus 20 more if your stress is below 50, and 20 more if your stress is below 25, for a grand total of 60% damage. That stacks with the 25 we already have, so we have plus 85% damage on him versus a size 2, 75% versus anything else, as long as the stress stays low. Then, on attack hit, there's a 50% chance for 2 different things to happen. 1% crit if he is virtued, and 1% less stress taken if he's afflicted. On a crit, he buffs himself for 1% virtue chance, and on being hit, once again, 50% chance for one of 2 things to happen. Neither can happen, both can happen. 1% max HP if he is virtued, and 1% HP healing received if he is afflicted. So with all those buffs going off, he can do a lot of single target damage, especially like with the armor piercing arrows, even against something that has, you know, a good bit of protection, because I think he gets like, 45% armor piercing for most of his shots, which is a very good amount. So I'm expecting him to do most of the damage here, but we'll see what happens. We'll have some fun. We'll get the Panacea, hopefully, and we'll just have some fun with this. So a lot of supplies here, all the anti-venoms just in case, bandages, medicinal herbs, a few skeleton keys just in case we come upon the loot rat, laudanum, torches. I do have someone with the, hopefully this tincture will quell the curse. Why does it say hopefully? I don't know, but it says a cure and the cure. I'm hoping that actually works then. But otherwise, I think we're good. Yeah, we're going to take some warpstone too, just for the funsies and extra damage. Let's go. I'm really hoping that cure works now. I should have probably just brought the original cure, but we'll find out. Really should have brought the blood now too. So the Stormfiend will not hesitate to use his warp flame to break through your shields. Okay, it actually did work. I was a little worried. I just realized I didn't bring holy water either, but yeah. Oh, lovely.
Mechanical hazards possessed
Scourge.
by evil intent.
That's a debuff. Protection down until camp. Not that we have the protection on her, but... Oh, I have to do the fight. There's so many trinkets I want from this thing. And this will give us a good test on Robin. So they have a high blight skill chance, so I'm not the best suited for this fight, but we'll find out. Noxious Rays, because we have a better blight skill chance on this. It's like 150, and we do more damage with it. Oh, we still missed the rat, but we bladed him. He still didn't blade us there, bud. Oh, they're really going for Robin. Thank you for the buff. Curing the Blight Bleed on Yugi. She also needed the heal. We really don't need to armor pierce here, so let's switch to bleeding arrows. And then if I limb snipe him, we do 14 damage. And his accuracy is super, super low.
Inspiration
And crit rate.
and improvement.
Advancing for the mark. Stunning one of them. He bled his own guys. Yeah, really didn't go at Yugi there, huh? Bonk. Heal Robin. I really wanted to hit the hybrid, but I suppose we'll take out one of the wolf rats.
Obliterated.
So we can... Oh, we're in abyssal form now. So damage versus blighted. We can blight them. We can transfer the blight to us. Or we can heal. I suppose transfer the blight to him. Minus blight resistance on everything. So it's actually a better chance to blight him now. So let's limb snipe him again, lowering that accuracy. He's just summoning another one. I think it's gonna get destroyed. He's gonna bleed out one of his allies there. Oh no, it's gonna live for a little bit. Obliterate the other one.
Decimated.
Just CCing. If we do the kill, that's up to 22 damage on him. And some blight. Healing Yugi. Back to this. Let's Noxious Raise. Oh, we missed. Might need to heal her. Resisted that. Noxious Raise again. There we go.
Formation is broken.
Bladed for 8.
Maintain the offensive.
We do the kill. We hit for up to 26 before a crit. Or we hit really low. And get slapped.
Balls.
Come on, give me a good trinket. This is what I wanted.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious.
Actually, I'm not so sure anymore. Because the other one gives me debuff chance, and I'm really short on debuff chance trinkets. So Whip of Domination, plus 25% damage versus bleeding targets, plus 30% bleeding skill chance, plus 33% bleed duration applied. So this is really good for bleeding teams, which I really, really like. Minus 20% bleed resist, minus 10% max HP. If you have the set, plus 10 accuracy and 15% stun skill chance. These weapons can even subdue wolf rats or rat ogres. Default party order, we're definitely keeping this thing. The resists will go away. Torch, in we go. We'll heal on the next fight, it's fine. I was kind of excited for that fight, and we got one of my trinkets I've been really looking for this entire time. We'll get the consumable here.
If
Basic
only
medical
treasure
supplies.
Staunch the flow of
That'll be handy.
otherworldly corruption.
Hey, outlaw treasure. Give me the hat. Noxious Raise. Healing the Lamia. You know what? Mountain Breaker on him. We're on blighting arrows, right? 5 to 9. He's already at 4. Piercing arrow. He's blighted for 6. He doesn't get away. Dirty tricks.
The bigger the
That's what you get.
the greater the glory.
Cover me. The guy in stealth. Oh, that hurt a bit.
Unbalanced.
So we need to de-stress, but we also need to heal. That was enough. Focus fire. Bop.
Continue the onslaught.
Bop.
Destroy them all.
That's not my hat. That's not my hat. Take the gold for now, don't really care about it. Another forgotten Pixis? Something like that. I mean, 30% bleed skill chance, debuff skill chance, and blight skill chance. I mean, I was just saying I don't have enough stuff for debuff skill chance. There we go. Also, crit rate for Robin here, because I don't really need the coins in this area. We'll take the ruby, take the minor antiques. They're worth 2,000. They're not worth 2,000. They're worth like 1,200. And we can leave the onyx. That's totally fine. Actually, if we're not going to have the holy waters, we'll just use it. Take the onyx. Hey! I need crusts, thank you. I'll get rid of the antiques for the emerald. I'm not going to get more of them, probably. Fault party order. Probably on Yugi first. Bloody rats. I wanted quirk. Eye for an eye. Oh, you got the riposte. Noxious rays. Get that blight going. If we limb snipe, we're probably not taking anyone out. We might take the Clan Rat Striker out, but I'll just blight them all. Then, let's actually de-stress on Robin here, because that way he's not close to the brink of losing one of the ticks of that 20% damage. Two. Shattering Roar on the Striker. That way he goes down to Blight. Doesn't leave a corpse.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Haha, you missed. Thrust stab. You missed, you get reposted. Actually expected a blight out of that. Exerate. Just take them all out. I'm pretty sure we get rid of that blight, yeah? Alright, take what we can.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Get rid of the gold for the bus. Get rid of the emerald for the portrait. Alright, on we go. Torch. Food check. Got an extra spot now. No scout. Sad day. Well, that could have gotten rid of quirk. Not that we really have too much to get rid of, but save it for later as a just in case. Hey, Globadier. I don't like you. Thrust stab. Marked death. That's actually stress, ain't it? No, that's a bleed. Gotcha. Alright, Noxious Rays. I really wanted to hit the gutter rudder there. Let's get the mark flowing. Stun one of them. Thrust stab. Yeah, we need to heal Uriel. She did a good job of. We can get rid of the bleed that way. If we limb snipe, we don't get rid of him. But we can lower his accuracy.
A singular strike.
Or the blight just gets rid of him. It was very nice crit there, Robin. Very nice crit. Handle the witness. You hit the wrong one. And Yugi is not the one you want to be hitting. How's that stress? We can take that. How about you handled your witness?
Eradicated.
Infectious Offering hit the halberdier. They have no chance. Do not falter. Kill Yugi. Thrust stab. Ow! Robin always takes the hardest hits.
The end approaches.
Well, that's how you do a thrust stab. Shattering Roar. Not all we'll see. I suppose
As the
just take him out.
A faint hope blossoms.
Onyx over the gold. Actually, no, jute tapestry over the gold, what am I saying? That's going to be worth the most. And we can go in here, torch up.
The light, the promise of safety.
Hey, Wart Fire Thrower. For now, Noxious Rays on these two, get them blighted.
And power.
Smash Skullhead. Hey, you didn't stun us. How about I smash your Skullhead?
Annihilated.
I was a little scared from that one. Die, die, Fire Flame.
A decisive
How would I break your Fire Flame? Healing Robin. He really needs it. If I do piercing arrow, we take up the warp fire thrower, we blight the others.
Give them no quarter.
They're gonna eat the corpses, but that's fine. Still a net positive on the damage. Plus 125% damage versus blighted. Yeah. Then obliterate.
The ground quakes.
I always laugh when we obliterate and it's a crit because we really obliterated them. Heal me, but you're the healer.
Destroyed.
Take what we can, leave the rest.
A trifling victory.
I'll camp in the next room.
Nonetheless.
This is a lot of those things to get rid of quirks. Go check is fine. Torch up, in we go, just in case there's a fight in here. Which there is. Kind of a nasty fight. Rattling Gunner, there's a Gutter Runner who can mark for the Rattling Gunner. There's a Warp Fire Thrower for the Blight, and then there's the Storm Vermin who can bleed us or protect one of them. If I Noxious Raise, he blows up. Marked death on Robin, of course. And now he's farther back for the explosion, which is nice.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birth
Heal thyself.
dread.
Oh, I have messed up.
On the brink, facing the abyss.
Don't die, Robin. That was so clutch, Yugi. That was so clutch. Advance stun the Storm Vermin. Mark yourself. This is the time for the medical supplies. And then we can do the kill to take out the Rattling Gunner. That works. Handle the witness.
Such a terrible assault.
Yes, we handled the witness. Infectious suffering. Heal Robin for now. We'll deal with the stress later. The kill. Stress heal? No. We'll take what we can.
As victories mount, so too will
We know the boss is right there, so we're gonna firewood. Take the emerald, feast for the health and the stress. Take the jade. Leave the gold. Okay. So, I thought there was a way to cure mortality debuffs here, but I guess not. Everything the Scourge has stresses people out. Soothing Presence, minus 10 stress, minus stress taken for a few battles. That puts him at where we need to be. We only have a guaranteed nighttime ambush. We're going to have a guaranteed nighttime ambush anyway, so it might be the way to go. And we can do serrated arrowheads for the armor piercing on all of his hits. That put us at 2. Oh no, so Demon Festival puts us at 5. Serrated arrowheads puts us at 3. So what can we do with 3? Exquisite Brew, minus stress taken, but minus stress healing received for 1 battle. I think that's worth it because it would put us at no stress on Robin. So serrated arrowheads. Demon's Festival, this is also a heal on everyone, but it's also plus 20% damage, and then Exquisite Brew. The thing about Vermintide, and especially the mines, is unless you have a prevent nighttime ambush, you are guaranteed a nighttime ambush. So guaranteeing a nighttime ambush here isn't the worst thing in the world.
And now, the darkness holds dominion.
And this isn't a bad ambush. The thing there isn't bad, but, or kind of a bad mash, but we'll move forward. Robin has to move back. We've got the riposte going. Robin actually might be able to do an attack, which is nice. Allure for the plus crits received. That's going to be a stun, isn't it? Advancing for the stun and the mark on Yugi, which is what we want. I can't use piercing arrow, but we can use the kill, hoping to get a crit. Nope. Clan Rat Striker is going to Black Hunger. Smash Skullhead. How about I smash yours? Obliterate. Clan Rat Shield Bearer. And we're just going to get tossed around like that. Back by 2. Infectious Offering, get rid of this one. Just the Striker left. Which... let's try to heal up a bit. So, break a corpse. Break the corpse. I could have healed if I didn't get shaken into 1. Well, Limb Snipe. And we miss. Forward by 1. Stunning.
Devastating blow.
I'll take him out with Robin. Like, how long does that last? Well, at least we got the regen. So she's decent. Really, I missed with the kill. Obliterate. I tried to heal up. Take what we can, leave the rest.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Use the key here, see what heirlooms we get. Crests. We can take the Onyx. I was hoping to heal up Uriel a little bit more there, but it happens. Definitely doing this, though. Basic medical supplies. Use the torches here. Actually, just... We'll get rid of the Jade instead, just in case I come out of this okay. And then I can explore a little bit more. Take the busts. I don't think I have anything to use. Oh, yes, I do. We're going to do Warp Stones here. I know it's more stress. But that's 1 speed, 15% damage. Especially for Robin here. What did we say? 60, 70, 85% damage. So now he is at a plus 100% damage. Minus 5 for Death Door recovery. But 6 to 13 base. Plus 70 for Trinket. Plus 20% for Camping Skill. Plus 15 for the disease. Plus 15% more when he goes into the fight. We're going to be fine, I think. Oh boy.
Death waits for the
Okay, so Stalactite.
Concentration.
Plus 25% damage. Yikes. He already does enough damage. Plus 5 dodge, plus bleeding resist, plus armor piercing, plus HP healing received. Does he actually heal? So what we're going to actually want to do is go for the Stalactite. So he's very open to attacks. Inexorable advance. That way we get marked on Yugi, she does more damage.
Impressive.
A little bit of a hit back on him. Healing Uriel here. No, don't get her. At least we're still marked on Yugi. So we are on piercing arrows. Or bleeding arrows. No, we're on blighting arrows. So let's do piercing shot to get a blight on him, or we miss, and we can blight the Stalactite. I forgot about that. Go riposts. So, because I want to heal him, we're going to get rid of the Noxious Rays anyway. So let's just Infectious Offering for now. Obliterating. And does that make it go to this form? No. So we're just going to heal Thane for now. And then if we piercing arrow, maybe we Wow, he is dodging a lot.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Okay, let's get the blight off of him for now. Can't get the stun off there, but that's fine. Oh, did we lose our mark? Instability, there we go. So what we're going to do is inexorable advance. Just getting the mark. That's fine. We can go at the Stormfiend all we want now. So getting rid of that on Robin.
Is a rarity in the fevered pitch of
Limb snipe him for the damage, or the kill do more? Let's do the kill for more damage. Rockfall stuns. Also a bit of damage? Yeah. There we go. Also the cure if anything bad was there. Also, it got rid of my mark though. We're still gonna do obliterate for the damage. Healing Uriel. Topped up. Noxious Rays to... Oh, he's already blighted. But we're not. Now we're going to try to blight him for more while he's here. And then just go all in on that damage. Oh, 48 crit is amazing. Or 41, but nonetheless. Bonk. Noxious Rays. Stack that blight. So he's up to 12. Get a grip focus. Bonk for 44. He's going to take 12 around for 6 rounds? Okay. So he's got his protection back. So if we change to armor piercing, we're going to do quite a bit to him. And we can do the kill to do up to 32 damage here before crit. And of course we hit low end. We're going to heal Yugi. Slam ground. You missed. You also got the riposte. Shattering roar at him. De-stressing Robin. So we want that below 25. Burn them all. I didn't even get to transfer that blight. Alright, take what we can.
Success.
I don't really care about the feather crystal, but...
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I suppose the 2 dodge could be really good for manipulations.
Struck. A blazing star is born.
Or the 2 speed 8 dodge could be good for manipulations there. Oof, we only have that much food, huh? I'm gonna use the basic supplies on Thane and take the blueprint, and let's try to explore over here and see if we can get some more heirlooms. Kind of interesting that because of, I think it's the warpstone addiction here, that's doubling up. So maybe we don't use warpstone addiction on people that have those. I think that's what's causing it. Yeah, it went away as soon as that happened. Actually, it doesn't say it here, but I think it did say it was incompatible with evolving quirks and diseases. And technically, I believe Warpstone is an evolving disease still, even though they've modified it quite a bit, and I don't know how to evolve it anymore. Ooh, advance. Kill the entire party for 5. I'm just going to use that now. Torch up. Hey guys, we just took out your storm Harbinger. Sure you want to do this? Noxious Rays because of the Warp Fire Thrower. We'll take that heat. Advanced Stunning the Shield Bearer. That way he doesn't guard. De-stressing Robin so he does 25% more, or 20% more damage. We do the kill on the Clanneret Striker, he might not stun us. I'm in armor piercing, not blighting, so he has 2 health left and he's gonna get that attack. I should change that. Boom. Does he do damage to his allies? He actually does more if he's in front to his allies. Interesting. Noxious Rays. Let's take out the Halberdier in front because the Shield Bearer is going to be really, really easy. Healing up Uriel. Obliterate. And that be that. Take what we can.
This is how a life is taken.
Pretty sure we don't have the Dried Phantasm, so we'll get rid of some of the Anti-Venom. And then let's just get rid of Laudanum for the crusts. Torch.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Down we go. Treasure ahead, I'd wager. Yes, there is a bag of treasure.
Beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
100% chance to disarm. No rat trap for us. Torch up. Let's piss off a loot rat. Or sack rat, my bad. I was thinking it was a loot rat. Skeleton key.
A handsome reward. For a
Take all the
well
rubies.
Performed.
Luck of Fury and the Bullseye Hat. I thought... No, we don't have a Bullseye Hat. Luck of Fury, though, I'm pretty sure we have. I don't know why I'm hanging on to the Ethereal Key. But we can get rid of the shovels, I'm pretty sure. We can get rid of a bandage for the Luck of Fury. We can get rid of the medicinal herbs for the funsies and take the ruby home. And we can go down and get this stuff. I'm almost certain that the ethereal key won't be useful here, but I'm still hanging on to it in hopes that, like, the treasure room has something. I just got rid of the thing that might have that use, but yeah. Torch. We'll raise this, and we're gonna want to heal. Especially after he hits us. That's gonna be a death throw check. If I limb snipe, Globadier probably won't hit us. Don't run, hide away. And he missed with your vials. No, just obliterate the Halberdier. And that's gonna be that. Thank you for the de-stress. Heal yourself. And kaboom! Take what we can.
This momentum.
Have a Blade Amulet. We're good.
To the task's end.
Treasure room. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh no. No, no, no. Not worth it. Not worth it.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
30 and 20. These guys only have 20 health. Okay. We might be able to pull this one off. Uriel's the only one that can heal, though. 25-10. Let's go. Only do 7 to 9. They have a good deal of protection. Noxious Rays, these two.
Masterfully executed.
Stun one of the Storm Vermin, get the mark on her. I'm surprised they didn't do the charge. I need to switch to blading arrows. Limb snipe one of the ones in the back. Oh, we did really bad there. Heal her up. Very nice crit. Okay, we're good. Protect guard, and then this one's stunned. We're an Eldritch, so we can do up to 22 damage to this one. He got a lot more, that's why, okay. Or 2, 3, 3, and do a 5 blight to each of them, so that would be 9, 9, 7. Yeah, that's not worth it. Havoc. That's one down.
The will to fight.
Healing Yugi. That's fine. What would Shattering Roar do to the back rows? That's more of what we need right now. To take up these halberdiers. Because that's the exact hit I didn't want. If we do the kill, we miss. Lovely.
Great is the weapon.
But thankfully only 2 left. To the head bean. Get obliterated. He's gonna Black Hunger, isn't he? No. That's what I'm used to them spamming, though. Take what we can. What's this? Running footwear. Plus 4 speed, plus 10% damage received. Interesting. You know, I'll take that over the Onyx because plus speed trinket is nice. I'm gonna take the deeds over the Emerald. And we're good. Open the chest. There's something I want to test. But at the same time, I'm holding out hope that this here is an ethereal, but screw it. Let's test something stupid. Ethereal keys don't work on normal heirloom chests, right? No. Now watch me screw myself out of getting something really good there. 300 gold, alright. But hey, some crusts, right? Did I get anything from this? Hey, in hidden heirlooms, 6 more crusts, 6 more busts. We'll get rid of the gold for the 5 that I couldn't take. Really good heirloom run. And we'll see if my 6 food can carry me all the way over there. The owners have returned. This one shouldn't be bad. It's not the storm vermin. Noxious rays on them. That's a miss. I just cursed myself. I got very greedy, and now they're cursing me. Stunning shield bearer, getting the mark on Yugi. Piercing arrow, so all of them are blighted, so we do more damage with the Scourge. Healing Uriel, because that got really close.
Patient. It will wait.
Obliterate one of the strikers, because I don't want to get stunned. Healing Uriel again. Oh, of course, no, they're going at Robin. Infectious Offering. Let's go for the shield bearer so he doesn't guard. Crit so they come closer. If I do piercing arrow, that's 4 to 8 plus the 4. So if I do 6 damage to strikers down. Halberdier's the bigger problem though, so let's take him down. I think he can still hit row 3 if he wanted.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright, well, we're not looking great. There's at least one more fight. And I'm not sure I can get over there. I'm gonna bow out. We got a ton of good stuff. I don't want to lose anything. We got the boss. I'm good with this. That was too many close calls of almost losing Robin and Uriel. I'm not going to push that luck. We got the Panacea additive, which kind of turns the prefect into a healer. The problem with this is all of those things that it says it adds a heal to are one-time uses. Except for like TikTok, I think. One of these can be used multiple times in battle, but it has a cooldown. So this, in conjunction with the Sunward Isles trinket that I'm hoping to get, makes him a very good healer, but you need both of them. So that's the next thing on the agenda to get for the prefect, and then he becomes a very, very good healer. Other than that, 21,000 gold, we got a blueprint, we got 12 deeds, 11 portraits, 15 busts, and 30 crests. Yugi hit level 5, Uriel hit level 5, Robin's still level 3. Thane is level 4, Tranquil Mind on Thane, so I might lock that in if we still have room. Ashen on Yugi, Hardy on Yugi, which is plus 4 max HP, it's actually kind of good. I didn't know anxiety could be a disease, which is plus 50% stress taken. That is nasty. God-fearing, so Robin will only pray for stress relief and assuaging.
The plume and the pistol.
Okay, getting rid of this on Uriel, unless there's
to my folly, and a curse upon us all.
Something obviously else to get rid of. Nope. Alright. Thane. Let's get rid of Flagellant. Let's lock in Tranquil Mind. Kind of tempted to lock in Vindictive, but I think we're good with that. Robin. Good otherwise, but just because he has Worthy, let's get that stress off of him. Otherwise, I think we're good. Leaves us 2 slots to get rid of stuff on other people, or lock stuff in. I'm kind of looking for those really, really good quirks here, because like Damien having Shredder was so amazing. We can get rid of Insipid on Yuzu. Minus 4 HP doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up. And this is another thing, I'm not sure I need to lock in the attunements, but I'm going to lock in the attunements, just for my peace of mind. Alright, so at the stagecoach, nothing there. All we need is a Ripperkin. At the Nomad Wagon, just kind of double checking that none of these are a set item. Okay. Really quick at the districts. This was one I was kind of tempted to get for the, just getting through the Warpstone Mines easier. Oh no, I already have, never mind. So we can get the Fountain of Pestilence for the Scourge, plus 25% blade amount applied when he is bladed, plus 25% blade duration applied when he is bladed, and 25% disease resistance. Sure. Once again, kind of cool. It's like the Red Hook, but with Blight, or the Eldritch Fountain with Blight. Uh-oh. My game crashed. I'll be right back. So, we still got the Fulminating Prophet that has something for the Antiquarian. Unusual banner here, and otherwise, it's the level 4 stuff, which has another Black Fang, Resourceful Bell here, and we're at a spot where nothing looks promising. So I think I'm just going to go and get the Fulminating Prophet down, just get the last of the level 3 bosses down in the next episode, which shouldn't be horrible, I'm hoping. Things can happen, of course, but just nothing here looks like I need to go get it. And after I do that, it's like more things open up for me. And of course I can go get the sewer rats in the hamlet, so I can go get, I think it's the Plague Priest. Actually might be the better bet, so there's a better trinket available from the Fulminating Prophet. We might be able to do that, actually. Because that should be a easier quest, I believe. And we can go from there. And after that, do the Prophet based on how things look. Because I believe once we do this quest, it's a level 5 to do the Warlock Engineers. And then it's a level 5. Or it might be a level 3. I can't remember. But then it's a level 5 Plague Priest. So, like, it's a level 3 that leads to a level 5 boss. All things considered. So we'll have some fun with that. And, just see where things go, I think. Because realistically, I don't need any of the trinkets that are being offered anywhere. So it's just where we want to go beat things. But we'll have some fun wherever we go and end up with that. And go from there. So I suppose that'll be it for this time. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. And otherwise, as always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time. And please, have a good one.